What's up, everybody? This is Chieftain, and I'm here again with the American heroes known as Hiro and BlackLightOni, and you're watching Laggin Out.
I'm the party pooper.
Just you gotta love Oni's hero pose right there. It's just like da 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 da, truth, justice, and the American way.
Actually, the Wonder Woman pose, as it's called, where you have your hands on your hips, you have your feet about knees shoulder width apart, actually is shown to increase your confidence. If you do it for like 2 minutes or so. Yeah, so if you have a fear of public speaking, try it out. I'm not saying it's a Band-Aid solution, but it will give you a little bit of a boost.
That's so motivational speaking from Oni. And believe it or not, Oni has more or less came out of her shell. If you guys, like I talked about it last week on our show, is where she was kind of quiet and very reserved, but now she's very out there and very vocal and very, very engaging. And we love this new Oni. What do you think, Hiro?
Absolutely, 100%.
The confident permeates through our 7,000 subscribers that we had for 5 years.
10 out of 10 would consume product again.
She's amazing. She's huge. She is the Scotch tape of Laggin Out. She brings everybody together, and then Hiro actually fixes all the IT stuff. So without these two amazing guys, there'd be no lives, there'd be no podcasts, there would be no content, because Chieftain would be here by himself hanging himself. Anyway.
Probably with a broken USB cable.
I feel like
I like to think I have a positive impact on all you guys. But go ahead, Hiro.
I feel
which
like,
is our first subject, how LOE has impacted us. But go ahead.
I feel like you're projecting, or at least foreshadowing your what you have to say. But I think Oni should lead off
by
this
accident.
Time.
Yeah, totally. So before the recording, I was like, oh, the subjects, because Oni does all the producing. So she actually said, okay, the first subject for this, guys, is how Laggin Out has impacted us. And I'm like, ooh, I don't know. She's like, do you want me to go first? And I'm like, what? Yeah, please go first, because I need to think, because I got to think about 10 years of stuff. And I know Hiro would have he would always have a great response. And I'm going to like go last and just totally fuck it up. So I'm just have that fear right now. But Miss Oni, because we love talking about ourselves. We
Words
love
are hard.
talking about ourselves, or I do. But Oni, so the question that you made for yourself, I guess, and everybody else would be, how has Laggin Out impacted you?
It's impacted me a lot, and I mean, okay, yeah, stereotype, blah blah blah, whatever. I really didn't give that much of a shit about streaming, or what was going on with Twitch or a lot of these online communities, because I wasn't a part of them. I was very much kind of this little circle that I have this is my circle. There are many like it, but this one is mine. But now that I'm part of Laggin Out, now that I've been part of Laggin Out for 5 years now, 5 fucking years.
5 years. Feels like 50, but it was only been 5. I mean, in a way, this is my community. I don't really commune with a lot of outside people outside of work. I like my circle. I know what I can do. But coming out here with you all, it's special in a way I can't really properly describe. You're not going to cry, are you?
No.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
Laggin Out has been there.
Ouch.
Try to describe it in 45 seconds.
You were my friends. You were my friends throughout the pandemic, which is crazy to say. I have a schedule with you all. We've made friends in the Discord chats that we never would have expected. We've apparently reached people across the world. I never would have thought I would have been able to do that.
That's pretty crazy.
It is crazy, and I've made so many good friends. Denmark, Australia somehow, they like us there. And now Friday nights on Laggin Out Live, You guys come to see us. I don't know what could possibly impact you to make you torture yourself for several hours on Friday night watching us three assholes with So Does the Fourth. But you do. And
nobody has confirmed whether or not he is not an AI.
I have never. I'm just assuming he's part of like the metaverse.
No, you need to run a Turing test on it. You need to run the Turing test.
You got to run a Turing test
and make sure he is not also running the Turing test as the Turing test. Okay. If you played Doom, if you played the first Doom by Bethesda, you would understand that reference. Love you. But I could never have imagined any of this would be possible, and I'm forever grateful for the support you all have given us, and just for being a part of Laggin Out, because you are part of Laggin Out. You watch us, you support us by watching these videos, by joining Discord chats, by joining the Twitch streams, and it means more than just our singular lives. It connects us, and that's something so special and so human in these times where there's not a lot of humanity left. So let's increase that, and not by killing all these demons like you do in Demon Souls.
That was awesome. That was really good.
Thank you.
She set a high standard for us, Hiro. She set a high standard. You're supposed to have someone like that in cleanup, not lead off. So now it's just like, oh my god, the pressure is on for you, Hiro.
I'm gonna let you go and put it somewhere else.
Tell Keith to put it somewhere else.
Hey, we're gonna fix that in post.
Yes.
Can you make me look pretty in post?
Hate me like one of your French girls.
Hiro must have like a whole bunch of stuff. His first thing he should be grateful for is me. That's
all the time.
That's what I'm assuming where this is going.
We made this official on last episode, though, Chief. Remember?
Yes, we did.
And they say chivalry is dead.
Chivalry is dead. No, but kidding aside, Hiro, it feels like a Thanksgiving show.
Right?
What has LOE? What is Laggin Out, and how has LOE impacted you?
Oh, you know what? It allows me to show off my awesome beard. No, okay,
that is true.
Joking aside.
He is the beautifully bearded bastard, as we like to introduce him sometimes as.
I will.
Heart of gold.
I can't say it enough that I enjoy doing stuff for Laggin Out. Things started off kind of slow for me in Laggin Out because there was always something going on. We'd have these meetings and it'd be like herding cats. All the people that were participating, and then some deviations happened in the community, and I don't want to say that's when my time actually started in Laggin Out, but that's when it started meaning so much more to me, is because if I were to be honest, I really wanted to help because I saw how I saw what this, and this is, I might be divulging too much, I saw what this was doing to you, Chief. I saw what was happening, and I didn't like it, and I really wanted to help you. And I wanted, I could tell that you were struggling with a lot of stuff, trying to do a lot of things. So that's why I harassed the fuck out of you to let me help you. If I could say anything about myself, and this might sound like a cliche, it might sound like I'm a bleeding heart, but it means a lot to me to be able to help somebody, especially somebody that I care about and like. So
because you feel he's deserving of it.
Come at me, I fucking dare you.
I can't say much else about it outside of that. I love to help, and being able to help means a lot. And that's my soapbox. I'm standing by that. That's my statement.
These are my people. Well, that was very humbling and kind of disarming for me, because as everybody knows, and they know me personally, I don't take compliments well. I think that's something that me and Oni actually have in common a lot more than other people.
It's true. You guys really don't know how to take compliments, and
I
when
know,
you try to fight it off with a joke, and I just gotta like grab you by the shoulders and say, "Shut up and take it."
Shut up and let me love you.
It's weird because it's like I don't know if it's a social anxiety thing or if I wasn't used to it early in my professional career, but now like from my mid-30s to my 40s, it's weird because even when I'm working on a video game and my art director's like, that looks fucking perfect, and I'm just like, what? He's
Or
like,
maybe it's
he's
because
like,
you're
he's
not
like,
used
we
to
don't have to
hearing
give
it.
you any direction. Here's another shot. And I'm just like, I'm kind of like thrown aback because when I was working at a subsidiary of Disney, I was knocked down so hard, like from the stress. I went in at 200 pounds and left at 172 from the stress. I'm 6'1". So like I was constantly getting reprimanded for stupid shit that other people were actually doing and not getting in trouble for, which is like relatively harmless stuff. So compliments were like really weird for me. So
and I think it probably has. You're welcome. It probably also has a lot to do with, I think, when it comes to helping people. I think all three of us in that regard, and Soda included, but he's not here today, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but
we'll try to get him on that time.
I think all three of us are of that personality type that really have a drive to help people. And
yeah,
I'm not trying to toot my own.
I think
horn
that reflects
saying
well
that.
in our lives as well.
Yeah, I'm not trying to toot my own horn in saying that. It's just something about
Always
helping,
assume good intentions.
something about me helping somebody. I've always felt that is something that I must do or want to do, or it's just always been a part of who I am.
Absolutely. I mean, you guys served in the military, so there is some element of trying to help people when you're defending our country. So that's kind of ingrained in you. I wouldn't say brainwashed, but ingrained. But I think you guys had that way before you were in the military. Was that the military actually amplified those feelings to help people? So I mean, that's a good thing. And I think mine. I think I started with like when 9/11 happened initially. You guys were very young at the time. I donated my time and gave money to the the New York Widows and Orphans Fund, and like before Laggin Out even started. So like I never talk about it because I don't feel like I hate talking about stuff like this. But I did get the letter. Did get letters from the president of the United States, the vice president, and my congressman for doing it. But I don't think you guys knew that. I don't really talk about it that much because I don't. It's kind of braggadocious to do so. But we're on the subject, so it kind of like as far as helping people, we do it. And I think the most important thing we all do is not keep score. Meaning, you did all these nice things. I got to do the same amount of nice things back. You don't want to keep score when you're doing stuff like that. And
No.
what has impacted me is the people that were here. I kind of came out of my shell a little bit as well. When I was an assistant host of Lagging Out and a co-founder, I had the host left and I had to take the reins on season 2 and season 3. I didn't have a lot of people skills. I didn't know how to speak to people. So there's little things there like talking to different people from different social backgrounds, races, genders, whatever. I'm grateful for the people that actually came in to help for that time. If it was just for 2 weeks or it's been for 10 years, I'm grateful for all the people, all the viewers, all the Discord people, the people who gave us donations that we don't even ask for. I'm grateful for. I don't even ask for that stuff, and it's great. People that host our lives, for God's sake. We were talking about this a couple of weeks ago where we're starting to get people hosting us, and I'm like, to me, not be able to take a compliment that well, that's like, wow, like these communities are very positive and they're sharing our stupid little lives on Fridays. That's kind of humbling. And it's like, it means that, okay, we're making a positive impact, like you guys said, all over the world. We're big in Denmark. And Australia. We have people watching us all over the world. So that positivity, and I'm not saying it happened overnight because I was an asshole for a long time and something dramatic had to happen at Lagging Out for me to say, look upon myself and say, make improvements to myself as a person. And once I did that, I think more people, like you attract more people with honey and vinegar, so to speak. So to wrap it up, yes, I'm grateful for everybody here and everybody who's ever joined, contributed, spread our stuff around, marketed, bought our shirts, mugs, and stuff. It's like it was a stupid little idea 10 years ago, and you guys made it happen, and like we're completely blessed about that. We have another subject, but we'll probably save that for next week because we're running a little late. So, and closing comments for you guys, really quick. Anything that you want to wrap up?
Look forward to another 10 years.
Well, but go ahead.
We look forward to another 10 years. If all you do is lurk,
Yes.
you keep on lurking.
Like,
You
They
can
see
lurk. You can twerk while you lurk. So that's fine too. Yeah, we appreciate the lurks, the comments, the likes, the subscribes. Even if you don't subscribe when you watch us, we appreciate it too. Hiro?
Yeah. So if we were talking about who we're grateful for, I think we've all said it. Grateful for our viewers, people that participate, people that watch us, even if you don't say anything. The only reason we've been around and been able to be around as long as we have is because of fans. Then that's one of the number one things that I harp on when it comes.
We're grateful for that.
When it comes to entertainment, it's the fans that make the product successful.
You guys are amazing. You're huge.
You guys watching us, you guys consuming our product, you guys buying our stuff, donating, what have you. It's
Calling us
because
out on our
of-
shit.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
right. It makes us better.
As hard as I criticize big names like Disney, big names like Microsoft and PlayStation or Sony, as
Every
much as I
week.
do that, I expect the same level of critique for me and for us so that we can get better.
Right.
We get
We
better because
will make gaming entertainment
we
great
will get
again.
better because you guys will tell us when we're doing right and when you guys
Absolutely.
will tell us when we're doing wrong.
And what we're doing right. Yeah. But
Comment,
I think
like,
that was
subscribe, and bang that bell.
Hiro. That was fucking perfect, dude. You guys, I don't even need to be on the show anymore. I'm gonna. You guys
Hey,
don't
no,
need
you
the show
better
anymore.
stay.
Bye. I'm
You
out.
stay for your work.
You don't need me anymore. I'm out.
You retired. Okay.
I'm old. And also, just like Hiro so eloquently put, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe at the links below. And don't forget to bang that bell at the top right-hand corner of the screen so you never miss an episode of Laggin Out. So on behalf of the beautifully bearded bastard, Hiro, and our own very pocket-sized Wonder Woman, BlackLightOni, yeah, this is Chieftain, signing off and lagging out.